Good morning, everybody. I'm your spooky host, and welcome back to more DK64 Randomizer. Today we're doing another seed in Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer. We're gonna do the Season 3 race setting. It is Friday. Try to keep it pretty standard on Fridays. Keep it consistent so you know what's going on. I don't want you to be surprised, alarmed, worried. Spooky host, you're not playing DK64 and it's a Friday. What's going on? Are you okay? Do you need me to talk to somebody for you? No, it's fine. This is what I do. This is what we do, and it's a great time. It's a good time. But first, it's Friday, gang. And you know what that means? That means it's a day of the week. And if it's a day of the week, it means that here at spookyhost.com, we're celebrating. But you might ask yourself, well, Spooky Host, what are we celebrating on this day? On this day that is today, what could we possibly be celebrating? I'll tell you what we're going to be celebrating. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to speak it into truth as we look at it right now. We've got, here we go. National Fun at Work Day. That's a possibility. National Hot Chocolate Day. I need to raise myself. That's a little bit better. Getting a lot of shadow around my mouth because the light is coming from the monitor. Appreciate Your Social Security Check Day. Too political. Backwards Day. Interesting. Eat Your Sprouts Day. Brandy Alexander Day. Never had one of those. Earned Income Tax Credit Awareness Day. Hell is Freezing Over Day. Bundle up and get cozy by a roaring fire as we celebrate this freezing. Oh my god, it's a beaver! It's two beavers! Oh! Good morning, someone. Hope you're having a freaking fracking great day. Nice to see ya. I hear you're doing a little streaming this weekend, right? Looking forward to that. I'll try and pop in. You want to see some good DK64 Randomizer content on another stream? You can check out someone's stream. Lots of like collaborative races. I see with like Mad Dog and stuff. I don't do those as much, but when I do, it's usually with someone. We've got Gorilla Suit Day, Hug and Economist Day, International Zebra Day. Now we're really getting into it, folks. National Preschool Health and Fitness Day. Scotch tape. I am fond of Scotch tape. That's tempting. I didn't realize how fond I was of Scotch tape until I just read that right now. Weird. Maybe it's like some childhood association. I guess I just don't hear the term Scotch tape. Someone says it's going to be mirror mode. Ooh boy. Ooh boy, that's tricky. Happy Hell is Freezing Over Day, everybody. I think that's what we're going with. Let's get that in the chat. Let's get it in the chat.
The sandwich. Grab some bread and your favorite ingredients.
No, don't you hit me with an ad. You don't get to give my viewers ads. Expect absolute chaos. If you guys want to see some absolute chaos, head over to someone's stream this weekend for some mirror mode action. Alright. But everybody, happy Hell is Freezing Over Day. Maybe I should have like some kind of alert or something that like says the day of the day when I make it. Oh, look at your new emote, Still in Wave. That's pretty cool. I guess that's not your emote, but it's still pretty cool. The Meowth, that's pretty sick. Yeah, maybe I should do something that like either post the day of the day in the corner or something so people can see it. Or yeah, what if the question of the day and the question of the day and the day of the day like periodically like cycled on screen? Would that be good? What do you guys think? Would that be? Let me know what you think. I will bring that up a couple times over the course of this stream. Also, feel free to answer the question of the day. What is one superpower you would most definitely not want to acquire? Let me know what that answer is for you. But But today, right now, we are going to be playing Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer as we do. Let's check out this seed, gang. We love playing Donkey Kong 64. I confess, I've treated myself today. I've given myself a treat, and I've selected my own moves for this seed. I've given myself Donkey Kong, and I've given myself diving, vines, and coconut. Because I wanted a seed where I got the moves that I wanted at the beginning. So, well, call me very selfish, but that has happened. So we're gonna have a nice fun seed today with low pressure. So let's get started here. This is regular season 3 seed in 3, 2, 1, donk. We'll also be streaming this evening. I know, lots of streaming this week. I'm trying to get back at it. We were in a slump for so long, right? We were so ding dang busy, and now we're back. Now we're back, so I wanted to hit it big. So tonight we're gonna be having Pokemon Draft League match against Chris. This is my week 2 match, and then we're going to we're gonna watch all of the matches from week 1 and review. I think that'll be a blast. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So tune into that around 5:30 Eastern if you're interested. Also, we're gonna be scheduling, because we had 150 followers. We will be scheduling our big... Do I need to turn the volume down? It was kind of loud last time. We will be scheduling the Hundreds of Beavers movie, free if you are in the Discord, for a Sunday evening Eastern, coming soon. So, if you're interested in that, stay tuned. We will have a date and such. And you too can hang out in a chat with people on the internet and watch the movie Hundreds of Beavers. What a blessing that would be. Oh no. Oh, but beavers, get the beavers out of here. I can't handle those beavers. I can't see who posted the beavers. Why can't I see who posted? Do I need to go on the Twitch thing? Yes, I do. It's someone. I need to keep that. I need to keep the Twitch... I think I need to keep the Twitch box in the corner here a little bit. In order to... That's the problem with this. Or maybe I should also have the Twitch... I'm still learning how to do both Twitch and YouTube chat. Either way. Just lurking as you get ready for the day. Well, thank you for doing such a thing. Oh my god. We've got Likey right here. Always happy to have you around, Pyroki. How's the end of your seed last night? Your friendly race seed. Pyroki Gaming, another wonderful place to find Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer content. Man, maybe I need to start taking Zyrtec or something. I do feel a little congested in the mornings. And I fear that it's not the best for stream audio quality. I also think I might need to take another look at my my mic. I feel like my audio quality could be a little bit better. I feel like we could tweak the settings a little bit. I think so. Alright, anything here? No. Let's find out who Helm is while we're here. But hope you guys are excited for your weekends and for this Friday. I'm pretty excited. Okay, we've just got Tiny. Oh yes, this is modified. So it's 2K Rule 1 Helm. These are my fast settings, which are not very unique. I just tweak the end requirements a little bit. Oh my god, we got the Chocobo theme. The Chocobo theme? We are rocking, folks. I've given myself diving, but I don't have the key to get there, so that's not something I need to think about. I'm quite excited for the weekend. Today's good too, but I don't have too many responsibilities this weekend. I have to... Okay, we've got 3. We can go into Japes first if we want. That's pretty tempting. I love Japes. Don't we all love Japes? What have I got going on? I've got the stream tonight, and then I'm probably gonna hang out with my wife tonight, which is always a good time. And then tomorrow, I've got a little bit of virtual D&D. And I think after this, I'm gonna call it on virtual D&D for a while. I like it because of who the DM is and the rest of the gang. However, I get a little tired of it. It's just not quite the same, I would say. I'm gonna check out the other lobbies, by the way. I might be able to get something on a splat. Okay, factory is level 3. That's pretty cool. I don't have bongos, so I can't do anything else here. I don't have punch. In-person stuff's great. This D&D is good, remote, but I think I'm just gonna call it for a little bit afterwards. There's the D&D people are going pretty hard though recently. They're releasing new stuff and new subclasses already, or at least like previewing it for new people. The Artificer is gonna come back in the new D&D, and a bunch of new subclasses. So very excited about that, quite frankly. I was thinking about doing a video going into the Artificer, because I'm at this point I've gone from a noob to somebody with 3 years of Artificer experience. So I actually feel like I'm in a place to actually... I've played an Artificer for 3 years. Like, I feel like I could talk about this and it would be a reasonable thing for me to do. Not that I have authority, but maybe a little experience. Just a little experience. I wonder if by giving myself vines, have I tilted the odds of Aztec being first into my favor? I love Aztec japes to start out with. This is great. It feels to me, I'm starting to like kind of sour on Castle, quite frankly. It feels like it just takes a while to get around. I'm wondering if I redid the Donkey Kong 64 levels tier list. I wonder if like I'm kind of getting the opinion that the levels get worse as they like kind of get later into the game. Like, don't really like caves that much. I don't really like Castle that much. Like, Forest and Galleon are fine. And then I love Japes and Aztec and Factory. I don't know if it's just because I'm comfortable with them, because I basically just played that when I was young, but... Alright, we need to get chunky money. That's very important. That's like our #1 priority here, is to get chunky money so that we can purchase Lanky Kong. I wonder if actually we should... Well, I don't know how much... Here's the thing, I did not record how much that I need to purchase Lanky, so I have to play it safe here, I think. And just get what I can. I digress. How many trains of thoughts did I go through there? Did anybody count? I didn't. Oh no, oh no, oh no. D&D, that's what I was talking about, so... Anyway, so I've got D&D this weekend, and that'll be good. We're at the end of a mini campaign that's like kind of a investigative thriller, and it's set in my DM's like kind of shared universe, or it's just shared world. It's not as big as like a universe necessarily, like implying there's timelines or anything crazy like that. And I love participating in that. I love being a part of building that world through characters. So when I get a chance to do like a one-shot or something, I try to take it seriously, and I try to care about the effect my characters will have on the world. And it's a lot of fun. One time we did a level 21 shot, and we had to play as like legendary kind of heroes and people from history. So I created a character that was the founder of like one of the great guilds that he already established, and that got cemented in the history, and that was a lot of fun. This is Crazy Steve, by the way. I'm talking about Crazy Steve. Absolutely absolutely legendary DM. I would say bribe him thousands of dollars to run your D&D game and see if he says yes, and you would be blessed. Hello, Jordan Walk 2015. Good freaking fracking morning to you. And then, yeah, and then after that, the rumor is I might see Jordan Walk 2015 at the most blessed place in the world. At least in Pittsburgh. I suppose the most blessed location in the world might be Southern Tier Brewery, but... Whoa! That's crazy. Well, that'll happen in an undisclosed time, maybe. Perhaps. Maybe... Perhaps, wait, is that too much to say on stream? Did I just do a no-no? Maybe I'm getting too comfortable. Jordan Walk 2015, I need you to check me before I wreck myself. Have I gone too far? Have I done something foolish? Sometimes with my ramblings, maybe I get myself into problems. Maybe I need to have some more focus. Way too far? Got it. I've never heard of Jordan Walk 2015. Welcome to the stream, Jordan Walk 2015. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I don't know who you are. Jeez, the chunky money, dude. I don't know a single thing. Don't know who Jordan Walk 2015 is. Never even heard of that name. Welcome, stranger. Hope you're having a good day. This is Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer. A game in which I can't find any chunky coins. You're a big DK64 Randomizer fan. Well, what a coinky dink. Welcome. Well, feel free to tell us what if you could have any superpower, what would you not want to have? That's the question of the day. We do questions of the days here at spookyhost.com. Wait, I go this way. I go this way. To keep the conversation flowing, you know? That's what we do. We are desperately in need of chunky funds. This is... Oh, a key! Look, we've done a good. Anyways, Southern Tier Brewery. Absolutely wonderful, magical place that I recommend you go if you have the opportunity. Their locations in Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Charlotte, Cleveland, and Lakewood, New York. Lakewood, New York is the primary location, where they have the brewery and the distillery. Not sponsored by them, but someday, when my dream comes true, I'll have a brand partnership with them, and they will pay me to drink Southern Tier beer on stream, in some way or another. We will get there, folks. And I will shout their praises to the moon. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Chunky, your poorness is... I'm struggling with it a little bit. I'm struggling with it a little bit. We gotta work on this, Chunky. I don't know if I want to get into... Oh, there's no other option, really. I gotta get into Japes. Anyways. Jordan Walk 2015, you get excited for your weekend? Anything? Everybody, you excited for your weekends? Anything going on? Okay, there's the money. Let's just go. A little bit of back and forth, but it's worth it to pick up old Lanky Kong. We really need money, though. We are desperately poor. Oh, I found Factory, too. That was such a good deal. I got the old 1, 2, 3 combo of Destiny. I would not want the power to know everything, because then all my DK64 randomizer seeds would be spoiled. That's why God never plays DK64 randomizer. He's just never surprised. He already knows where everything is. Boring. Unfortunately, God never watches my streams. He already knows what everybody's gonna say for the question of the day. What great wisdom that Jordan Walk 2015 has bestowed upon us. What incredible wisdom. If I had a nugget of wisdom for every nugget of wisdom that Jordan Walk 2015 gave me, I would simply be loaded. Simply be loaded with wisdom. I would have so many nuggets. I would have so many nuggets that I could produce like a McDonald's family meal. Or the Chick-fil-A like big bucket or something like that. You know what I'm talking about. Those kind of things. I kind of miss the McDonald's dinner box. That was like a good amount of McDonald's. I don't know if you've ever gotten the dinner box, but they gave you quite a bit of stuff, and it was all in a big box. You got burgers, you got fries, you got nuggies, all in a very convenient package that you could share with people. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I bought a Happy Meal. I bought 2 Happy Meals this weekend because they had a deal going on with the Pokemon trading card game app. In order to obtain some little packs of cards to give my wife and a code that I can use to open packs in game. Was it silly? Yes. Did it bring both of us joy? Absolutely. And I could not believe how much... They don't even give you a small fry anymore. They give you a mini fry. It's honest to God got like 6 fries in it. I could not believe my eyes when I saw what was inside the mini fry package. Scarcity is what I saw. You'd think there was a fry shortage when you open a Happy Meal, but no, that's just the intent. Ridiculous. I can't go to Funky's. I don't have the money. I have to procure funds. I didn't expect poorness would be my greatest foe here. But here we are. Facing it in 1-to-1 combat. Ridiculous. Alright. We've got... Do I even need to hit this? I don't think so. It's fine. We'll get whatever this reward is a little bit faster. Alright, box, melons, garbage. That's what I would say. It's garbage. And I've not seen anything in the, oh, here we go. We got some nanners. That's what we're looking for. I really have not seen anything in any of these, oh, money. That's interesting. That's on the lanky one. Do I actually want that? What do you guys think? Do I want that? Oh, no. No, I want that. Those are nanners. The whole point of this game is to get nanners, and I've skipped them. Okay, that's a medal. Okay, so the only interesting thing is the coin. Oh, that's interesting. We might be able to go back to Aztec and hit that shop up now. Okay, let's do some shenanigans to get up this. I think the knowing thing is like... I think that's a really good answer for Jordan Walk 2015. I think I might agree. Oh, it's just a melon, jeez. I think the power to know everything does make things very boring. Discovery is one of the great blessings that we have as creatures, as individuals and humans. To take that away, that's exhausting. What about the burden? The internal burden you would face if you knew everything. It's also like a crazy ability. The power to just know everything. Holy cow. I think I've said this before, but again, I have no desire to have, like, invisibility. I feel like that's just begging to lower your moral standards if you acquired such a power. I think you'd be burdened by temptation to do things that are not good to do. So I wouldn't want that. Flight also seems pretty dangerous. it just feels like you could make a mistake pretty fast. That would be a little dangerous to you. That is what it feels like to me. So I don't think I would prioritize that. Good. I think I've already talked about powers I would want. I think my answer was reaction speed. I'd want elite reaction speed. Just enough not to get the government on you. Oh yeah, anything that would turn you into anything that turns you into like a beast creature or something, you know, something that makes you like look different. That would give you a one-way trip to a government science facility where nobody that you knew would ever see you again. And that's certainly not what you want. Alright, nice. Oh my god! Jordan Walk 2015 just subscribed? Because of someone? Someone! Thank you for giving a gifted sub! That's so kind. What a homie. That's unbelievable. Give it up for someone. Give it up for someone 6664563. A homie since day one. A homie since day one. Thank you very much. Blessed. I would have been blessed by your presence even if you hadn't gifted a sub. But you did. You've gone the extra mile. So kind. And now Jordan Walk. And now Jordan Walk can use the emotes. Use it while you can, Jordan Walk. I'd say... What a blessing. Oh, exit level. Do I want to exit level? What have I just acquired? What have I just acquired? Oh my god, there it is. Have you ever seen somebody use so many emotes? You spent $2 more because you're on mobile. How does that work? Thank you for doing so, but how does that work? How the heck does that work? Getting charged additional money for mobile. That surprises me. It surprises me greatly. What could be the cause? $7.90. That doesn't even make sense. Is there a flash sale or something? Oh, what am I doing? I've gone to the same place I started. That's wild. Well, thank you for going the extra mile, someone. That's very generous and cool. That's how it normally is. That's surprising to me. It's very surprising to me. But either way, my gratefulness to you is now eternal. But it was already grateful. It's having the haunted homies here to hang out that brings me the greatest joy. Just hanging out with the gang. Oh my god, what is going on here? This is the part we have to head out. Well, thank you for joining. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, I hope you have a great day. I still think you're doing college. Yeah, doing what you do. Now I'm freaked out about talking about anything about anybody on stream, even if they've already mentioned it in the chat. I've psyched myself out. And the worst part is I don't even have the money to get... I don't have the money to get the thing that I just went in for. This is a tragedy of epic proportion. It's okay, we'll go into factory and we'll fix everything. I haven't even looked at my hints. I don't feel like it. I really don't feel like looking at my hints. There's no music for the screen. What is going on here? Coconut's only on the path to key 7. Oh, I'm done with Coconut. That's lame, dude. Here's Funky Lanky, Lanky Niles, Cranky Chunky, Aztec Crate near Gong Tower, Japes Kasplat, Half Tunnel Lower. I've gotten most of this. Tiny Bot and Caves. Factory colored bananas is on the path to everything. SX shops key 8. Okay, so I'm missing something on the path to key 8. That's probably Gorilla Gone is what that is. That's probably what that is. So that'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Oh, Blessed Factory. What a place to be. Anything can happen. In fact, at Factory, the potential is limitless. It represents the... Hey, chunky money! Let's go. It represents the... Factory represents the pinnacle of human innovation. And... Oh, maybe that's not a good idea, because it's a pretty nasty place. Maybe that's a horrible idea. To say it represents something so grand. They say that your first D&D character always represents you in a very strong way. And the first like long-term character I've played is a robot, and I think there's something there. I do have a firm belief in the power of innovation to bolster humanity. I do think that. I do think progress is good. Now, am I somebody who can push through and do wild research and break the great mysteries of our time? Absolutely not. I hate research and school stuff. But I do like coding. And with the power of AI, anything's possible. Maybe. Maybe it's not. I'm trying to, recently. This weekend, what I might try and do is, get all of my D&D notes into an AI-powered notebook, where it can basically search engine for me a little bit. Because it's kind of hard. There's so many things from 3 years of, Oh, I will take these coins. So many things from 3 years of D&D that, like, it's kind of hard to find sometime in OneNote. OneNote's not an incredible app. I'm struggling with OneNote lately. It feels like it only searches in, like, small pockets sometimes of your application. Don't use OneNote? I don't blame you. I have reservations about it nowadays. Not like real reservations. It's just like... just hasn't impressed me as much. Okay, we're getting those nanners, boys. I've been had in Factory once again. I've played myself. Jordan Walk 2015, what are you gonna do with your new powers of subscription? What is your plan? What is your dastardly... What are the dastardly deeds you'll commit with your newfound abilities? Okay, good. Oh no. Oh, yes. I've survived. Send more emotes. What a wise idea. It's one of the... I guess you haven't been granted too many abilities. I'm trying to come up with more ideas and more value, but I'm not there yet. Get big! Let's go! I love that attitude. What an absolute blessing. What a ding-dang absolute blessing. Alright, let's get this guy. I don't think I can get up there. I have to go down. But we had a fun time climbing production. It worked out well today. But will it work out well next time? I don't know. That's production for you. You never know. Maybe I should look into some more emotes soon too. It's kind of been a while. I guess the cheer emote's like kind of new still. Cheer and get big, yeah. Maybe I should ask AI what kind of emotes should I make for my stream. A southern tier beer emote so I can get sued. Brilliant. That's what we're talking about. That's why they pay me the big bucks. To get myself sued. Alright, we've almost perished. I'm I need to start taking a zero tech or something. My nose has been running rampant. Honestly, it's because I stopped using the nose spray. I should just go back to what I was doing for several years. And stop being a fool. Look at me, the fool here. Wiping my nose. Okay, we're flush with cash now. Things have changed for these monkeys. They're now solid investors, making wise decisions in personal finance. Collecting coins off the ground. And not spending them on trifles like banana medals. However tempting that may be. We could certainly spend them on actual bananas. 18 nanners. What are you gonna do with those? Make a banana cream pie? You think any of the monkeys cook? You think they get tired of straight bananas all the time and they're like, man, maybe we should make some banana pudding? I don't know. It's this kind of stuff that keeps me up at night. Actually, I haven't had too many problems sleeping. Particularly if I get up early. I will say one thing that streaming is really good for is getting me up in the morning, which is good for keeping my schedule on track. And very good for helping me fall asleep. Now it does mean that whatever activity my wife and I are like playing or watching, I tend to fall asleep a little bit early at the end of the night. The early bird does in fact get the worm, they say. That is what the rumor is, right? And rumors usually have some amount of truth behind them. That's not necessarily true. Don't take that as advice. Don't take that as advice or anything. Don't you dare. Actually, did I mention that the Southern Tier Distillery is now delivering to Pittsburgh? And it's like you can buy the cocktails at the store. That's so sick. Where did I get there? Where was the logic jump there? Oh man, I can't remember. Oh boy, that's not good. Do I have TikTok brain? Maybe. But I don't have TikTok, so that's weird. Well, I do have TikTok, technically. But I don't consume it. I just post on it occasionally when I get a highlight. But that itself is a rarity. A great rarity. I need a good highlight in order to do that. So it's a fairly inactive TikTok account, but I don't... Not a big consumer of shorts, I will say. And I think that's a boon that's been granted to me. I like long form content. I think that's a little bit better for me. Maybe I still consume too much content, but... Here's what I will say. I'm playing... Since I got married, I always pictured that I would get married and then, like, maybe I'd grow out of games a little bit. And I'm playing more games. I'm playing more video games than I ever thought I would as an adult. Definitely more than I played in college. And things are going well. I'm not being irresponsible with it. My obligations are tended to quite well. Shout out to Mrs. Spooky Host, the absolute goat, the absolute legend. 10 out of 10 would recommend getting married to, but don't you dare try such a thing, or I'll end your life. Now, cheering on the Mrs. Spooky Host is pretty badass. That is what I'm talking about. What a great use of your newfound abilities. Alright. Bonk, there we go. Let's get whatever this is. Probably nothing. It's a pearl. We've wasted our time. We've absolutely wasted our time on that. It is okay. We will survive somehow. Wow, I started the stream late today. I started it very late. I'd say this is the point where I'd normally say follow so we can hit our new goal, but I don't have a new goal yet. We've gained followers so fast now that I don't know what to encourage people to I mean, following is cool, but usually I like to do it with an incentive. And look at us here. We've got no incentive. Why would you ever follow? Well, maybe to get more spooky host content. And there's value in that, I'd like to think. That's what I'm trying to do. Either way. I am trying to figure out what to do for the next follower goal, though, right? So we can do some fun things with that. Want to mix up the format a little bit. We've acquired grapes. This is good news. This is really good news that we've acquired grapes. I know that there's nothing here. I'm going to get it anyways. Is that insanity? Perhaps. But now I've gotten a banana, and that makes me a happy guy. Get out of here. We know that Tiny is available in level 4. First, we've got guns. Let's go ahead and get what's back here. That would be good. Oh yeah. Oh, we got Purple Lanky. Purple Lanky's so sick. We've got Baboon Balloon. It's a boon to us. A baboon. Still need keys. I just know there's a lot in... I know there's a lot for us if we were to seek it out in caves. Particularly Tiny Kong. We like to have our Kongs. Oh, I might stand. I might make my jerry-rigged standing desk at work today. I think I've been sitting too much. Even though I have been hitting it at the gym, I think in general I've been sitting too much. It was a busy week. Every night. Plans every night. That's too many plans, I'll tell you that much. So excited not to have too many plans tonight. I'm excited for tonight's stream. Just gonna have a big match against Chris in the Pokemon Draft League, and then we're gonna do a watch through of all the matches for the week. Commentate a little bit. Heavy Kevy says that Lanky Kong is the true hero of the Donkey Kong. Well, he does bring us the most joy, doesn't he? He has no grace. He's got a funny face. That funny face brings joy to so many. Lifts up the people around him. Ooh, now I've got the balloon so I can do this. Look at him. Look at that goofy face. Good morning, Heavy Kevy. Hope you're doing well today. What is new with you? He has no style and no grace. Somebody's gotta have no style and no grace. Alright, we've got another ability. Bongo Blast. We need to catch up at some point, Heavy Kevy. Always a blessing to see you. Oh. There we go. There we freaking go. Alright, so we're back in the igloo here. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with these monkeys? We're gonna smack around some reptiles. It's kind of what you do with the game. Wow, I'm flush with stuff. I've been blessed. What is over here? What is it? It is a melon. I don't need that. Get your stinky melons away from me. I don't think I need coins now. I'm pretty rich. Which is a stark turn of events from earlier. Maybe I need to have the scarcity mindset. Because we were struggling so much, we need to make sure we get all the money we can. And then I have bongos, but I have no desire in my body to do the igloo, to do the DK igloo. That blows, I will say. I'll go as far to say that. Maybe that feels ridiculous and dramatic, but it's the truth. It blows. Let's go get Tiny first, and then we'll go do some other stuff. Having Kongs tends to be pretty strong, and I would like somebody that can jump higher than these guys. Okay, we've got Lanky, and we've got Donkey here. It's going quite well. We know we've got... Actually, we don't know who K. Rool is. That's something to figure out. That is something to figure out. We've got an ability now. We've got money for Tiny. That's good. A crossbow, that's feather bow. If we have tiny K rule, we're set. We are now set for a tiny K rule. And... no, not a lanky K rule yet. That's the only one we could do. But that is something that could happen. The saxophone would be pretty nice. There's a golden banana. 22. Nice. I'd say we're accruing things at a fine pace. Accruing things at a very fine pace. What else is going on this weekend? I serve at church. I've joined 2 teams, and it means that I get up early for church quite a bit. We gotta watch the kiddos this week, so that's always a good time. Something I'm getting better at. I didn't have a lot of experience with kids prior to this, and now I'm learning how to hang out with them and take care of them and stuff. You're also serving. What a great blessing. And my wife is on slides, but I'm at the kids ministry, so I'm going to show up to church several hours early and have nothing to do. Because it feels like a little bit of a waste to take 2 cars. And I think the battery's dead on my second car. Yes, it is a tough scene. Actually, I know this has nothing. I know for a fact this has nothing. Because coconut's only to key 7. Chunky banana, we'll take that. Now that Chunky is money. We shouldn't get too greedy, though. It is a tough scene, but then... and then next week I'm on sound. I should probably work on my sound abilities at some point soon. I haven't done that in a while. I read a book once about sound. I've read more than one book once. But I read a book once about sound and improved my abilities a little bit. But maybe that would solve two things. Maybe it would make me better at my ability to serve at church, while also increasing my ability to... I have read a book once, confirmed. I have graduated college. Even if it took me like 7 years to get a bachelor's degree. I have achieved such a thing. You might not believe me, and I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you for not believing me. Not one bit. Spooky host, the last thing I would expect you to do is graduate college. Well, I'll tell you what, I definitely did not... I almost called it. I almost called it several times, but... by the insistence of the folks around me, that I don't know if I'm grateful for yet, I did graduate. You see, here's the tale. I don't know if I've told this on stream. When I was... well, I failed a couple math classes. That's one thing. And then, in engineering school, I got to, like, kind of senior year, and I'm like, well, fudge, I don't have any experience yet. I have to get a summer internship or something. Okay, that's helm. I have to get a summer internship or something. What will I do? And I got hired at my first job. And then I was going to go back to school, and they were like, hey, if you want to come back full-time or if you want to work part-time while you're finishing up school, you can. And I was like, wait a minute. But work is sick, and school sucks. Instead, what if, hear me out, what if I work full-time, and I work a little bit of, and do a little bit of school? And they said, by golly, sure. And then I kept wanting, I was like, oh, a degree's useless. I'll simply just use my experience to progress in the world. But folks around me, they said, no, finish your schooling that you've paid a lot of money for. But I said, wait, but I've already gotten the value out of it, right? I've gotten the job. And now that I have a job, that's my ticket, but... and you might say, well, Spooky Host, you're older and wiser now. Surely you understand the value of what of this degree you've acquired, and surely you're glad that everybody told you to keep doing it. And to that I say, I'm not there yet. Here's what I do appreciate. I appreciate the care that people have for me, that they would give me advice that they deem wise. I just don't know. What a concept. You don't need a million classes to be valuable in the workforce. That's just what I'm thinking. I don't know. So we did it, you know. I took my, I mean, I actually did my, here's what I will say. My more valuable classes were toward the end. Like I had like a software testing class that was kind of useful, and I had my senior project wasn't too bad, but it was more like work helped me do good in school than school helped me do good in work, which is weird, but that is kind of how it panned out. I had my senior project, I'm like, okay, I know how to like program and React. I know stuff like that. Where's key 4? Main caves is on the path to key 4. What have I received in main caves? 5-door igloo? Rocket barrel? Do I know where caves? No. I think all I've gotten is rocket barrel. DKL's cranky chunky. Caves funky lanky. That doesn't feel right. You think maybe 1 or 2 classes were valuable senior year? Yeah, that's... I mean, at least senior year, you're supposed to be getting into things that are more specific to your job, but by God, those gen eds were incredibly useless. Heavy Kevy says tens of thousands of dollars just to get an entry-level job and then nobody cares anymore. Yeah, look. Hey, you said it, not me, buddy. You said it, not me. It is something else. So maybe that degree will pay off in the future, you know. You know, maybe I'm a senior software engineer now, but someday, if I'm looking for another job, not that I ever want to leave OpenGov for the rest of my life, somebody's gonna ask, well, wait a minute, did you finish your bachelor's degree in computer engineering? And I'll be like, oh, wait, I did. And they'd be like, oh, good. Otherwise, I would have taken this opportunity from you. And I'd be like, oh, no. Why didn't I finish my degree? But no, I will get that opportunity. Maybe. That's the most unrealistic scenario I've ever painted a picture of on this whole stream. Ever. That's a little hyperbole. That's a little hyperbole, but digress. I digress, as I do all the time. Yeah, I could definitely pass on the gen eds. Like, they want you to have a well-rounded education to do a specific job. And how come people do a fine job when they just are trained on a job? Oh. Path to key 4. This is probably key 4. Then how come people that go into like just a job and just get technical training do fine when they don't have to have general education training at their jobs? Like, they could just have an apprenticeship or something and it's fine. I don't know. Kind of weird that they don't need to take world pancake studies. I loved my world pancake studies class though. The pancakes that I can make are now absolutely elite. I never took a world pancake studies class. I didn't. Now there were at Pitt there were some options. There were some options for silly gen eds that everybody would take. I think the big one was history of vampires? Multiple semesters of calculus, chemistry, and a contemporary film. That's a semester right there of a joke. That is, you've hit the nail on the head. Contemporary film. Contemporary film. There it is. That's the value right there. You found the value pile. It's all in contemporary film. History of Vampires was a Pitt joke class that everybody took, right? Where we would watch a movie and write a one-page paper on it. Think about what are they doing nowadays, like, with generative AI? Like, what are they... Are there just no essays anymore? You know what I'm saying? What do they do? Yeah, Mr. Plumber. Yeah, Mr. Plumber, it's leaking right here. Wait a minute. Have you even taken a class on the history of German literature? Get out of here! Get out of here, you imbecile! You don't even know. I feel like I would use AI, then paraphrase the AI not to get caught. You don't even need to paraphrase the AI not to get caught. You can just ask the AI to paraphrase so that you don't get caught. You can just feed it your own writing and then tell it to mimic your style of writing. Like, education to me is the one area of, like, life that I can't fathom the depth to which AI is going to affect things. Like, how can you, unless you're doing everything, like, there can't be homework. They're literally, I just can't see how there's homework. Right? Aztec Funky Chunky. I could get Aztec Funky Chunky really quick. Factory Colored Bananas. That's kind of interesting too. Aztec Crate, Gong Tower. Factory. Caves Funky Lanky. Yeah. Okay, I think I've pretty much gotten everything. Caves Fairy Tiny Igloo. Oh, I should do that. I don't know. Oh, I don't need barrels. Yeah, let's go back there. We'll do two things really quick. ChatGPT, write me a doctoral thesis on the history of Lanky Kong. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can we do that? Chrome. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, we're just chatting now. I'm actually gonna get in the hot tub pretty soon, so look forward to that. Hot tub stream. Spooky Host hot tub stream. 200 followers. Just kidding. Alright. Please write me a doctoral thesis on the history of Lanky Kong. Title: Evolution and Impact of Lanky Kong, a critical examination of representation, design, and legacy in the Donkey Kong franchise. While initially introduced as a playable character in Donkey Kong 64, Lanky Kong's design abilities and role within the game are integral to the development of character diversity, narrative structure, and gameplay mechanics within the franchise. Chapter 1, the emergence of Lanky Kong and DK64. Oh my god. Jordan Walk says, through AI, Chegg and old exams should be very easy to pass now. What was that website professors used to check to make sure you didn't plagiarize? I don't know, but you could ask it to check that website now. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, you just can't have homework or like laptops. Like, it is going to be pen and paper. It has to be. The visual and mechanical design of Lanky Kong. That's interesting to me. Representation and character. The reception and criticism. Oh my god, this is actually kind of interesting. Comparative analysis with other... I can make a YouTube video off of this. Oh my god. Conclusion. Oh, this is very tight. Oh, these chapters would provide... Okay, it's not actually going into it. Theoretical. I don't want to theoretical. I'm glad I didn't have to read it though. Turn this into a YouTube video. Turn this into a YouTube video script. The untold history of Lanky Kong, the most eccentric hero. Write a paragraph on each chapter to get a full thesis. That's not a bad idea. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of Donkey Kong 64 to talk about one of the franchise's most unique characters. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. B-roll footage of DK64 intro and gameplay. Lanky Kong first appeared in Donkey Kong 64, released in 1999 for the Nintendo 64. Now keep in mind, this was a time when platformers were king. Super Mario 64 had already set the stage for 3D platforming. Incredible. Heavy Kevy, what a great blessing you brought to the stream this day. What a blast. Where did DK64 Randomizer go? There we go. That was a blast. Well, when you see some generic YouTube videos coming out of my channel, you know where they're coming from. You could ask it to write a paragraph in each chapter to get a full thesis. Yeah, what a... I think we could get it out of there. We could. You'd have to dive deep for like some deep lanky knowledge though. I don't... You'd have to talk to some developers to get something that like I haven't heard about yet, I feel like. Feel pretty involved with the DK community. The first thing I ever asked generative AI to do, because I heard it was like really good at writing and silly stuff. So I asked it to write me a fan fiction where Steve Irwin and Vector the Crocodile meet in an IHOP and like chat to each other. And it actually wrote me a very wholesome story about how they bonded over the crocodilian species. And it was fun and neat. So that's the only fanfic I've ever written, and I didn't write it. That's right. I'm telling you right now, I was not a fanfic writer in high school and in my early days, I admit. What Steve thought of Vector's shoes? Does he have like giant shoes or something? I feel like all Sonic characters have giant shoes. Maybe that's a misconception, but that is kind of what I feel like. What did he think? Who knows? A banana. What a blessing. Maybe we can get into forest. Okay, what the heck was I supposed to do? I was supposed to go back to... I need to go back to caves, I believe. Back to caves. Back to caves. Headed out? Well, Jordan Walk 15 valued subscriber. Thanks to someone. Thank you for joining this day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. The most blessed of times. And that your day is filled with joy and peace. As for me, well, get there eventually. I started this stream so late. It's gonna be not a ton of donk, but you know what? I've streamed a lot this week. I streamed a lot. I actually got distracted because I needed to help my parents with a question they texted me about, and also I got distracted. I pulled up Twitch to set my category and stuff, and I got distracted like browsing the main page for a little bit, so I started late. And then also I was on the toilet playing the Pokemon trading card game app a little bit. That happens sometimes. I originally got it in order to, oh, this doesn't kill this guy, I don't think. I originally got it just to trade my wife cards and, like, get them for her. But now I like collecting the cards. So, I do trade, but it's not the sole purpose of me playing the game. Oh, you're into... Dude, you gotta send me your code. Gotta send me your code. I don't, like, play a whole lot. Like, I collect for the most part, but... I was trading crap. Yeah, I haven't tried yet. I gave my phone to my wife to just let her, like, do it a little bit if she wanted. And just, like, take what cards she wanted. But yeah, I haven't done that a whole lot yet. What do we got here? Oh, what could... Is this trombone? Okay. Yeah, you gotta, like, what? Accrue points so that you can effectively, you, like, get points to trade. And you need, like, a lot of points. It's too expensive. Nobody can get enough currency. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. They want to keep scarcity in, they want to keep scarcity in, like, the difficult cards. And they already give you so much for free. But, yeah, that makes sense. I guess it's, like, a really easy way to, like, get, like, basic cards so that you can, like, focus your wonder picks on, like, rare cards. Because wonder picks are really the way to do it. Okay, so we need to figure out who Helm is. And I got... Oh, what did I get, by the way, from Aztec? I got mini... Oh, I got this. I got Monkey Port. Oh, I need key 5 now. What's on the path to key 5? Nice. Alright, we got Sax Pad up here. We've got a picture. We can do the whole kind of 9 yards here. Ba-do-do-do. What a nice song. I need to play Final Fantasy still. Ooh! Monster Hunter's coming out this month. I'm almost certainly taking a day off to play Monster Hunter. Hey, what is this? Disgusting. Third melon. Yes, Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out, and I don't know what platform I'm gonna get it on, but I'm almost certainly gonna take a day off to play it. That sounds great. Kind of reminds me, a buddy said they would call me yesterday, like they had something to say, or some kind of news, and they didn't end up calling me. Gotta text them back and see what's going on. Might be some news, maybe. Love to hear news from friends. But yeah, my wife and I have just been on a Pokemon kick. Although her 6-0 match that she had in Draft League did get, she's gonna have to redo it because she made an illegal Terra move. But it's the coaches, it's me and the other coach's fault because we approved it. We approved it, but the match still needs to be redone, so. You live and you learn, you know? Okay, we did that. Owl's Fairy Factory Lobby. I need Punch. I could really use Punch. Boss has a potion. Diddy found by Lanky in caves. I think that's what I need to do next, actually. I ignored that. So what can Lanky do in caves? Lanky... I have Trombone now. And Balloon. Yeah, there's stuff I could do in caves with Lanky. There's absolutely... I think with the Pokemon trading card game app, by the way, I do think they're kind of generous with what they could do. Like you can get any card and they give you they give you packs. Like they do. I've got Discord notifications. I'm gonna check them out just in case somebody's messaged me. Chris, okay, we can stream tonight. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I try to get consent from the people that I'm going to be streaming matches against that they are okay with me streaming them. So I've done that with Chris. So Chris has said it is okay for you to do such a thing, and I've said thank you. Well, I haven't done it yet. I'm going to say thank you. And then we're going to watch not all the matches are done for week 1, but most of them are, so. Let's see this really quick. Okay, so we're gonna get a 2-for-1 here. Trading was a big oof in your opinion. Misty needs deleted from the game, but the rest of the game I enjoy a lot. Yeah, I feel like that's it's not broken, but it's kind of an unfun card because sometimes it just pops off and suddenly you've got this Articuno with all the stuff you need. But that's not reliable, right? Yeah, that's not reliable, but it is annoying. Sometimes it works. It's just like in regular Pokemon, a move kind of like why they just banned Machamp in Gen 4 is because Dynamic Punch, yeah, it's reliable enough. It makes it so oftentimes the best player does not win, and that's the problem, right? All right, we've got Diddy now, so we can we got all the Kongs, and I think Rocket Barrel's on the path to key 5, so we need to get into a Rocket Barrel. Reliable enough to turn many games into non-games. It's unwinnable. Yeah, it's a shame. And look, sometimes they waste a turn. No, they don't even waste a turn. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe there needs to be more of a cost to it because it's just a trainer card, right? And since it's just a trainer card, you just don't get to use another supporter card that turn, which you might not have drawn anyways. It's not like it cheats mechanics of the game and earlier than other cheats. Most other energy requires pieces to be on the board. Second stage Evo or Moltres coin flip, so it's a free spell that has no downside. So are people spamming that online pretty aggressively? Are there just water decks all over the place? Here's the thing though, those water decks are just gonna get worse because there'll be more broken actual Pokemon cards. And then Misty's gonna stay there. Yeah, that's pretty... Okay, that's pretty wild. I hadn't really considered the depths of how aggressive that was. Who's my favorite Kong? I like Chunky Kong. I think Chunky's got a lot of personality, and I think he's very good. I rated him #1 on my... Also, welcome. I rated him #1 on my DK64 Randomizer characters tier list. I think he's unique. He's got a lot of personality. He's good in the randomizer because he's got effectively extra moves because of because he's gotten he's got barrels, so he can like pick up boulders with relative ease, you know? Makes crushing rocks feel like a breeze. But yeah, Chunky's my favorite Kong. Feel free, what is your favorite Kong? Feel free to let me know. Heavy Kevy says, there was last release, Gyarados was the strongest deck. And by the way, I've got Twitch and YouTube chat here, so I am chatting with both. Again, Twitch, let me know if that becomes a burden. Gyarados was the strongest deck, because you can have 140 damage turn 2. How many energies do you need for that? Like, a lot? Okay, I need to do Rocket Barrel checks. Aztec? No, Aztec was level 1. Let's check Aztec out. Interesting. I mean, yeah, it makes sense that the Misty decks are just kind of broken. It makes sense. Feel free to mention who your favorite Kong is in chat, everybody. I think I did that question of the day very early on. I don't know if it's too early to be recycling questions of the day, but it doesn't mean we can't talk about it. Doesn't mean we can't talk about such a thing. I'll take a Nanners. It helps me get into Forest. But I'm here to do Rocket Barrel checks. Oh, I've just been blessed with a friend code for Pokemon TCG. That's amazing. I don't know if there's I got hit up for a I got a lot of friend requests yesterday for the Pokemon TCG from Randoms Online, because I had been saving up my hourglasses for the next set of packs, and I had like 200 something, and I opened like 30 packs yesterday of the new set, which meant a lot of wonder trades and a lot of random people asking to be friends. So I'm just flush with so much friendship right now. I didn't accept them though, because I don't understand the benefit of adding friends in that game unless you like know them and are gonna like interact with them. Does this technically... I don't know if this technically requires Rocket Barrel, but it doesn't hurt to check. 8:50. Time flies, man. Or maybe we just didn't stream that long. Oh well. It happens. Oh, that was pretty crisp. That was pretty crisp. Let's get some... Ooh! Let's get some crystal nuts. Stock up a little bit. And then we... Oh, don't slide. Don't be sliding on me, diddy. Yeah. Don't slide. There we go. Okay, that's what we needed. Alright, let's get to the other side here. We can do Diddy Banana Metal, and we can do 2 Rocket Barrel checks. Yeah, key 5. Caves Cranky Lanky, Hive Tunnel 4. Aztec Waste and Totem Area final Chunky phase. We've got Chunky phase, and I'm missing a fair amount of stuff. Oh, we got Hunky Chunky here, so that's not too interesting. Oh. Oh no. What have I done? What have I done? I've gotten out of a Rocket Barrel. Now I need to get back into the Rocket Barrel. Oh, Diddy, you gotta get up there. You can't be fumbling in our moments like this. Okay, there we go. Lanky covered up for your mistake, Diddy. At least somebody's got their act together. I didn't mean to be so mean. I don't know what came out there. I don't know what came out of me. Diddy's a reliable member of the crew. Maybe it's just because I favor Lanky Kong so much. You got a key for me? A banana medal. Garbage. Throw it in the garbage. I don't care about such a thing. Hey, there we go. Called it. There's key 5. Not that we could even get into key 4 yet, but I don't know. I just decided key 5 was the next thing I needed to get. What are we at? We're at 33 bananas. We could probably get into 4 soon if we wanted. Let's see what the next levels are. We've got castle here. Anything interesting up there? Banana. And then galleon will be the last one. 45 to get in here. That's a little costly. We definitely need to get into castle. There's a way of the horde. Definitely need to get that way of the horde. How many blueprints do we have? We certainly have blueprints. Are you guys ready for a trick, by the way? Let's do a little trick. Get up here. Alright. Get here. Get the angle. Bang. No, not that time. This time, though. This time we've got it in the bag. That's what I'm talking about. We'll do whatever it takes to get a single banana. Alright, nice. Nice little trick. Alright, now we check out the final level, because we will get a splat over here. The strats. We've got a couple tricks up our sleeves. I would say I'm a top 100 Donkey Kong 64 player at this point. But not much more. I can't keep up with the people just grinding it out, like, constantly. Although, I don't know if people are still doing that as much. Right now, we're in, like, a lull in between seasons, it appears. Like, season... This format is technically, like, done, and there's not, like, a new format yet. So, I don't know what they're going to be streaming on the weekends. Normally, they've got a big production. But now, I don't know. I don't know what their plan is. Alright, let's get the nanners. Get into forest. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to get into castle, but that's okay. Actually, I might want to consider calling it here soon. I do have to go to work at some point in my life. At some point. Alright, now we're going to do Chunky. Did I change my category on Twitch? Okay, I did. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I do something silly and I forget. Okay. 38 bananas. We're getting there. That's at least enough to get into forest. We'll pop into forest really quick before I call it. That was level... That was back here, I believe. Yeah, I'll have to add you on Pokemon TCG, Heavy Kevy. What an absolute blessing. Perhaps we'll share a cigar soon. Well, not the same cigar, but you know what I mean. You get the idea. I bought some cigars last time I was in... No, not last time I was in Charleston. Dang, probably a year ago when I was in Charleston, and I have not consumed them. I've let them sit. They're flavored ones. Like butterscotch and coffee. Lady and the Tramp, a cigar? Got it light in the middle. That is art. That is absolutely art. Peak romance, perhaps? Lady and the Tramp, a cigar. What a concept. Surely that gag is in somewhere. There's gotta be a gag like that in like an animated mafia movie or something. Oh, Rocket Barrel. Sure. That's hilarious. Maybe too romantic though. Actually, the end would be really bad. That would hurt. That'd be terrible. But I only have that foresight because I got a college degree and took general education classes. Otherwise I would think it would be okay to put my mouth on the hot side of a cigar. So thank God for all my general education classes in college. That's what it's really all about. Boy, I would not be the computer engineer I am today without engineering communications. That's not even a gen ed. It's just, that was just a requirement we had to take for I just can't think of like, oh, comparative perspectives on World War I. That's like the most like gen ed class I took. It's like, hey, you got to do literally something here and take this class and give us hundreds and give us thousands of dollars for it. Otherwise, you can't be an engineer. Like, that's just the idea on its face is so preposterous. Holy cow. Wow. Man. That is crazy. How long have we had gen eds? Has that always been a thing? Did our grandparents... I know, like, it was more of a high-class thing in the younger day, or in the older days, but... Like, did our grandparents have to take gen ed classes in college? I think they did, but like colleges were about more than the degree, I think. They were like, I think the idea is they were like whole purpose, like institutions for like, for growth kind of. So they were like, I wonder if they were trying to teach like morality and stuff. I don't know. I don't know about college history. I don't even like the current colleges. Why would I care about college history? Well, caring about history is pretty interesting. Keeps you informed for the future. You don't want to repeat your mistakes. Well, that feels like a waste of time, right? Why would you do that when you could avoid it? I don't have a slam. I can't even do this. Alright gang, it's 8:59. We've had a wonderful time today. Thank you so much for joining. Feel free to follow, like, and subscribe if you've had a good time. We'll be back on at 5:30 with Pokemon Draft League, and we'll be back Monday with more Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer. Thanks everybody for joining today. Let's go raid somebody. Heavy Kevy, what a blessing to speak with you this day. We're gonna go raid somebody. Feel free to drop that the haunted homies are here in the chat if you would like to do so. Yeah, let's do it. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I'm your spooky host. And happy what was the day of the day we're celebrating? Happy Hell is Freezing Over Day, everybody. Happy Hell is Freezing Over Day. Goodbye.